Hello, everybody. Tim from everythingetsy.com here, and I'm here to give you a little marketing tip, a little thing that we do to help kind of build our brands and direct our customers to where we might be able to use them. Which is somewhere they're going to buy something, or learn more about us, or get to know us a little better, or follow us on Facebook, or Instagram, or whatever. So it's marketing. And who can you count on to help you market your business? Nobody except yourself. It's up to you to do everything you can to market your business and help build your brand. You want people to recognize your name, and the way you do that is by putting it in front of people as often as you can. So branding just really can't be overdone in an online business. The more impressions that you can get of your brand, your logo, your name, the better. So that's one of the reasons that we use Indicia software for our labels. We print our labels with Endicia. It's Endicia.com, and you can actually, if you look in the post here on everythingetsy.com or in the video on YouTube or wherever it is, you'll probably see in the description a link to a special offer for Endicia that they've extended to our readers. But anyway, one of the reasons we like to use Endicia is because we can customize our postage labels. And I want to show you how to do that real quick so that you can try the same thing, because the postage label is like the first touch point, physical, contact with your customer. Everything else before that is online. It's through email, and hopefully you've been in contact with your customer. But sometimes they buy something, you ship it out, and this is actually the first thing that happens after that, and is they get the package and they take a look at the label to see what they've just received. Who's it from? What is it? And this is an opportunity for you to start to do some marketing. You can put your brand in front of them by putting your logo or your business name, more than just in your return address. And you can also do like a special offer. I'm going to show you how to do that. So once you've got your Indicia software set up, the software is called Dazzle. I don't know if you can see that up here in the top left, but that's called Dazzle. You install that on your computer, and then you use it whenever you want to print postage labels. Once you get that set up, it's going to come up probably with a default label that's different than this one, that you can decide what size and shape label you want. We use the Dymo Label Writer 4XL printer, so they have already configured a label for that printer to print on the right size, to print out exactly the right size. And but to change your label, you go up to File, and you go to New, Open Layout actually, and when you hit Open Layout, would just have all these options. You can go through these different ones and see, if one of them you like better than the other as far as the size or shape of the label. So since they have one already for the printer that we use and the labels that we use, and that's the one we use. So let me just cancel that. And so I'm back on the Dymo 4XL label. But I can customize this label with whatever I want. So, I've already kind of moved the shipping address up here a little bit just to make some more space right here, because I'm going to use two spaces. I've got a space right here, and I've got a space down here, and I'm going to use them both. So the way you do that is, of course, ahead of time you've gone ahead and you've got a logo. You've got your business logo, and you want to put that into a graphic file in a bitmap format, BMP. So you can make that in Photoshop or Illustrator or something along those lines. And if you don't know how to do that, you can just hire somebody, either online or on Etsy or through Fiverr or someplace, Elance. You can find somebody that will create that for you, and it shouldn't cost much at all. Especially if you've already got your logo. Whoever made your logo for you could do it. You just need a bitmap, a BMP version of that file. Put it somewhere on your computer, and then you just go look for it. So right here is where I'm going to try and put it. So I'm going to go to Insert, Graphic, and then let's see. I think I already have it in this folder. Yeah, so I've got a color one and I've got a black and white one. We used to use color when we were printing with a regular printer on 8.5 by 11 paper. We would just print the label right out in the middle of the paper and cut around it and tape it on to our packages with regular tape. And the color was great because it looked good. But somebody at the post office kind of pointed out to me that that's frowned upon and that I shouldn't use color, that I should use black and white. I tried to get specifics, whether it was like prohibited, and I couldn't get an answer. I also couldn't get an answer on exact size required. They just said make it small. So that's all I know as far as the USPS regulations on that. But anyway, so I'm going to go with the black and white one here, and just say open. Okay, I probably could have changed the percentage right there, made it a little smaller, But I'm going to stick it up here for now, and hopefully it won't, it doesn't want me to, don't cover anything, so that's kind of why I stuck it over there where I did. But let me try and make this a little smaller so that it doesn't keep giving me this warning about covering up the tracking area. So I'll make it pretty small, small enough to be legible, but I mean, it's still big enough to be legible, but small enough to stay out of the way of the address. So I'm going to put it up here. I think maybe go a little smaller because, if my address had another line, it'd be in the way. So probably a little too small, something like that, I think. That'd probably print out pretty good on the printer. It prints pretty high resolution. So that's good with the logo. So, but that's not all, I can do. I have this space down here. Now, commonly what we've done is just put our Etsy shop address there. So you could easily do that. I'll show you how to do it. So insert, text box, and then you can put your whatever you want to write there. But let's just say, you want to just put your URL. So, my shop Etsy. Oops, not held down the caps key. .com. I've got it all caps. I don't think I probably would actually like the way that looks. Let's see. I don't know. That's not too bad. It's easy to read. But it's easier to write your name this way rather than do etsy.com/user or shop, whatever it is, in the whole address that way. This is a lot easier and this works. You may not know that, but if you put your username or your shop name right before .etsy.com in kind of a subdomain format, it will forward to your Etsy shop. So that's the easiest way to write it down so that people can learn to recognize your brand name. So that would work, if it's got a little box around it, but when I click out of it, you can see that that's clear. But let's double click on that and edit it. Let's say, repeat customer discount, 50% off. Use, maybe just put code repeat 50. See if that fits. Might be too much. It's not uncommon for me to use too many words. So, let me change something here. Let me just put repeat customers. 50% off, code repeat 50. See if that fits. It still doesn't fit. So anyway, I mean, you have to play with that a little bit until you get something that actually fits. Let's see. Probably something like 50% off for you. And then something like that. See, that fits. So you'd have to work with that a little bit until you get something that you like the sound of and that works. But I mean, what better way to get people right back into your shop to buy again? I mean, 50% off may be more than you want to do, but whatever works, something works. So the point is that you can use this and you print this out. You do this on all your labels. That's how you build your business and you build your brand. And this is one of the first points of contact. And it's one of the great things about Indicia, which also has a lot more than that going for it. You can print all your postage in one place, whether you're selling on Amazon or Etsy or through your own website or wherever, which is nice because you don't want to be bouncing around to different shipping options. You keep all your shipping money in one place. As you can see right now, my balance is $7.66, and so you know where you're at on your shipping at all times. You can easily add money. It's not connected to your Etsy bill, so there's a lot of reasons that's better. So you can we like Indicia for all kind of reasons. You can search on everythingetsy.com just for Indicia to learn more about the product. But anyway, you should check it out, and if you do, you should do this. You should do this with the customization of your labels. It's pretty cool. Thanks a lot, and have a great day, and good luck in your business.